Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Hysteria surrounding Donald Trump. That is the subject of this evening's Talking Points Memo. If you are following the presidential sweepstakes, you know that Donald Trump is dominating media coverage, especially on TV. The guy is ratings gold and not boring, so he's on camera a lot. That being said, much of the commentary on Trump is negative.
Now, the screamers and the crazy people on the alt-right, as they call it, who love Donald Trump, who have plenty of Hitler iconography in their Twitter icons.
I've been part of that when they just use a blanket statement to talk about black people, or when they use a blanket statement to talk about white people, or women, or any other group. I don't think that's America. I don't want it to be America. Maybe it's time for me to move.
He plays a race card, obviously, and he did it with Mexicans, he's doing it with Muslims. He did it before he even thought about running for president with African Americans. I mean, that's part of who Trump is.
So with all the media attention, Trump's taken his lumps in the free marketplace of speech. But apparently that is not enough for the Trump haters. There is a new group called Stop Hate, Dump Trump that is trying to intimidate the media. According to Eve Ensler, a playwright who is part of the group, the campaign intends to, quote, put the media and political institutions on notice that they are accountable for normalizing Trump's extremism by treating it as entertainment, by giving it inordinate and unequal airtime, and by refusing to investigate, interrogate, or condemn it appropriately. Wow. That sounds like a threat from Miss Ensler, does it not? She, of course, is a rabid feminist. Others in the group, far-left folks Harry Belafonte, Danny Glover, Kerry Washington, Rosie O'Donnell, Michael Moore, Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin. Now, we actually applaud Americans who hold deep, honest political convictions on both sides. But there is much more to this Stop Hate group than most people know. Jane Fonda's politics are obvious, and the other celebrities are well known for their liberal viewpoints. But two lesser-known names within the group are instructive: Noam Chomsky and Kimberly Crenshaw. Chomsky, a radical college professor who for decades has tried to smear his own country. For example, he questioned the credibility of the press reporting atrocities committed by the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia in the aftermath of the Vietnam War. He said the reports were propaganda to put the United States in a more favorable light. Later, Chomsky had to acknowledge that genocide did occur in Cambodia and was committed by communists with whom Chomsky is sympathetic. The nutty professor also blamed the USA for the 9/11 attacks partially, calling America a, quote, leading terrorist state. So why would you live in a terrorist state, Professor? I'm just asking. Talking Points is amazed that Ms. Fonda, Ms. O'Donnell, and others believe Donald Trump's a far-out guy, a hater, but apparently are fine with Noam Chomsky. He's not a hater? Come on, he hates America. Now on to Kimberly Crenshaw. She teaches at UCLA and the Columbia School of Law here in New York City. She's highly critical of one President Barack Obama. The reason? Mr. Obama launched the My Brother's Keeper initiative that mentors young black men in bad neighborhoods. Ms. Crenshaw objects to that because women of color are not included in the program. The teacher was also part of the legal team that tried to destroy Clarence Thomas. So you can see what this Dump Trump group is all about, a bunch of radical leftists who apparently believe they can say pretty much anything, attack anyone, smear their own country, and all of that is okay. However, Donald Trump's opinion, not okay. And if we in the media report it, they're going to get us or something. Now, the factor is extending an invitation to most of the people in the anti-Trump group. We are happy to debate them here. But the odds of Jane Fonda showing up on the factor, about 1,000,000 to 1. Over her life, Ms. Fonda has been an emotional person, often lashing out against her country in bizarre ways. She has apologized for her conduct during the Vietnam War, openly helping the enemy while Americans are being killed in Southeast Asia. Talking Points accepted Ms. Fonda's apology because that is the Judeo-Christian thing to do. But I don't believe Jane Fonda has learned any lessons at all. If she believes Noam Chomsky is not a hater, then she's out of her mind. Chomsky makes Trump look like Mother Teresa. Now, one of the reasons I continue to do this program, now in our 20th season, is because I'm able to expose rank hypocrisy. Donald Trump's a political candidate. He's very open about what he believes, and you are free to take him or leave him, to criticize or praise him. But you are not free to threaten anyone who reports on him. To his credit, Mr. Trump comes on this program and answers direct questions. As you know, I challenge him all the time, and I've openly said his ban of Muslims from overseas and his proposed roundup of illegal aliens would never be implemented because of legal barriers. Here, we are responsible, using facts to support our opinions. We practice democracy, freedom of expression, robust debate. In the radical precincts, Noam Chomsky and his crew seek to shut down expression and debate by using threats and smears. And one more thing. This group may actually help Donald Trump. People on the fence about him might well say, you know, enough's enough with these radical totalitarian loons. Trying to stifle news coverage of any political candidate runs against what the USA is all about. The radical left despises the openness the Constitution encourages. Why? Because it's much easier to control thought when dissenting voices are silenced.